Hello there. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. My name is Chloe, and welcome back. If you're back, if you're new here, hi. This is Light Language. Light Language C. C stands for Chloe. That's me. Hi. Yeah. Fun little intro there. Anyways, I'm really excited. Very, very excited. Kind of nervous. I am actually doing a tarot reading for you. If you're seeing this, you're supposed to see it, and you're supposed to hear whatever the hell is about to come out of my mouth. Because nothing is a coincidence. Anyways, I'm here with the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot deck and the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle deck. These two decks are going to be used today to bring you a very important message from the universe, your higher self, the ultimate good. A message from them to you. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Yay. So, like I said, I asked for I asked for a message to come through for you that you might need to know or hear, or listen to, or think about to get you to your highest good forward. And so as I was thinking that, and as I was just talking to you, I was shuffling my cards, and the cards that came out were the Ace of Wands reversed, the Knight of Cups upright, and the Eight of Cups upright. So seeing this, I get the feeling, and they just switched on me too, isn't that fun? Are you in a cycle? Are you in a cycle of repeating? Something's not going right. Something's not right. So then you look for new options, work's not feeling right, so you look for a different path and you hope it's good, but in the end, you just fall back into that cycle of this doesn't work, I have to move on, and I have to go alone. So the Ace of Wands is like fiery, it's like ideas, it's like passion going forward, and reversed means quite the opposite. And with the Knight of Cups, this is very much like a flirtatious, potential, a flirtatious new potential. It's very not immature in a negative way, but immature as in it hasn't fully flourished. It's not a full offer. It's just an idea you have in your head, or maybe a person that you're seeing that you think is kind of cute, but you don't know much about them. And the cycle keeps continuing where you're unhappy, you look for something new, and eventually you end up right back where you were, unhappy, looking for something new. Bitch, I've been there. Why are you repeating this cycle? The Fool. So something new is coming. These flipped over by the wind. The wind flipped these bitches over. So I think the universe is saying, we're done with this. We're done with the potentials. Is this going to be something good for me? It's not. I'm leaving. I have to go by myself. That's coming to a close. And you're starting the new chapter of this. And this is, why isn't this working? Why is this is like the pure unhappiness, the pure unsatisfaction that you feel, that makes you want to go out and find something else, and then eventually leads to disappointment. It's the initial unhappiness that the universe is asking you to look into. What is it that makes you unhappy? This is a really, really good message. This is kind of like, I'm trying, my brain is also like thinking like, what does this message mean and applies to my life? And it's like a lump in my throat. I'm like, fuck you, fuck you. But the cards that came out, I asked, you know, like, where does this unhappiness come from? And the cards, the Magician reverse, and then the Eight of Wands came up. And the Eight of Wands is very much like go energy. Like, it's time to go, it's time to explore, let's do it. And this card's also coming up. The Nourish reversed. So the Magician card represents the energy within you to manifest and create whatever you want. It's the ability to be your own Mr. Fly. Will you go? You're distracting me. The Magician is the part of you that is so aligned. The part of you that, well, the Magician also in the tarot is like a person that can balance all of the suits, like in complete balance. Once this person is in balance, they can create whatever they want. They can manifest whatever they want. Hence the Magician. And each person has their own like set of things they need to balance within themselves to balance themselves to be able to create. So, and I think the message is saying, stop doing shit that you know isn't at the core of you, and start doing the things that are at the core of you. The reason why these things you are like, oh, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? And it doesn't work is because you're looking in the wrong place. You know, if you want to be a astronaut and your soul wants to be an astronaut, these things will fall into place. But if you are trying to work a fucking 9-to-5 accountant job, that's where the unrest comes from. Of course you're not happy. It's not what you want to do. And when you want to do what you want to do, you go forward. And the magic starts to fucking happen. And that's why I think that the Magician reverse and the Nourish reverse card together really pairs together. You're not nourishing your soul. And that's why it sucks. And of course it sucks, because it's scary being yourself, especially when you haven't been yourself. It's scary to say, hey, I want to be an astronaut, and that's really far out, and I don't know how to fucking do it, but I know that here is like this unrest, and if I don't listen to it, I'm gonna constantly be full of resentment, full of, you know, thinking like life could be so much more. I want more, because you want more. And you have to decide and nourish yourself and nourish that inner voice that says, please, I want to go and do this. And do it. Because one, that's what your soul wants to do. But because your soul wants to do it, the universe has it lined up for you. They are one and the same. You know, like the universe makes things more difficult when it's not on your highest path forward. Like, yes, you can rob a bank, but it's gonna be damn hard, you know, like all of the stop signs or all of the stoplights are gonna be red, and there's gonna be a cop right around the corner, and somebody that you know is gonna see you in the bank, you know, all of those things are going against you because you're not supposed to be there. But if you want to be an astronaut and you apply to NASA, no, you want to be an astronaut, and then all of a sudden at a coffee shop you meet somebody who fucking works for NASA, and they end up liking you a lot, like way too much. Like, that's not natural. Why do they like me so much? It's because it's the universe pushing you forward versus backwards. And the universe is saying fucking go, it's time. Like, that's the message here. It's not like you need to be looking into things. It's like, we're going. It's already happening. And I think you know that. I think you already know it's happening. And that is awesome. That is awesome. I just want to take a second here to just sit with this energy. This energy of, I'm upset. This is unfulfilling. I feel unfulfilled. Is this going to fulfill me? No, it hurts. And I have to walk away. And I just want to take a second to sit here and hold this energy. And hold you if you resonate with that, because this is painful. This is so painful, and this leaves traces of pain and trauma that will be healed throughout time. But I'm not invalidating that, and I'm not gonna not mention that this is painful, and I'm sorry you came from this. But these cards in contrast are so beautiful. The Fool, the Magician, and it's time to fucking go. Fuck this fucking noise. It's time to go. And I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you, and I'm very excited to see what you bring. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. The King of Cups, or the Knight of Cups, came up again with the Four of Pentacles reversed, and I think this is one saying materialistically things are good. So if this is like I'm talking a lot about finance. I mean, this goes into anything. This goes into love. This goes into how you take care of yourself, your spirituality, your, business, career. Right now, I think pointing towards, I'm also trying to get into advice cards. And so I think what the cards are telling me is during this process, really try to let go of lack. Really letting go of lack is going to make you feel like you aren't lacking. I mean, and sharing and not being so stingy, because of course when you don't know if something's going to work out or not, especially with the Knight of Cups, like when you now start taking steps in towards ways forward that really align, like meeting that guy from NASA, don't be, kind of clinging stuff to your chest. Be open, take steps forward, and share. And understand that, when you are in a greedy mindset, not a greedy mindset, a lack mindset, it continues to lack. So letting go of that, and also letting go of control. The King of Swords is really, to me, is really the masculine, the masculine that me and you think, if you live in the United States, the masculine that we think of, the very protective, disciplined, kind of almost scary because they're so powerful, but that can also be a really dictative energy. And when the universe is pushing you forward, as the universe is pushing you forward and pushing you back and trying to show you down this path, I think it really shows you that you were not in fucking control. And you're not supposed to be. And when you let go of this lack mentality and this need to be in control and kind of just float through this, and it's going to be scary because remember, we're used to this card. We're used to this, is this going to work out for me or not bullshit. But it's different this time. And trusting this process, which is hard, it's faith. It's complete faith. You're watching me talk about tarot, you have to have faith in the fact that my message is, my skills are legit, tarot itself is legit, and the universe that you're talking to is also legit. And that's not anything proven necessarily. It comes from faith. It's based off faith. I mean, anyways, having faith during this time is going to help you move faster through it, because as you go through life, you also learn, especially when you're spiritual and you deal so much with the universe, you learn to trust the universe. It's part of the process. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuck energy coming from people that have lacked for such a long time, feeling stuck in where you are, having to sneak to get what you need. When somebody's life sucks and they're trying to make things not suck, they'll do anything to not make it suck. Especially, oh my god, the Knight of Cups came up again. Wow. Of course, if you've grown up in a place that was not safe and you had to grit and steel and scrape your way through, hell yeah, you had to do what you had to do to survive. But we're not going to nourish that energy anymore. We don't nourish the energy of lack and need and survival, because yes, we're surviving, but now that we are in our own space, in our own energy, in our own power, we get to decide to do more than just exist, and we get to learn how to live. And living is, a part of living is opening your heart. Living is love, and love is expanding for yourself and for everybody else too. And you can't do it if you don't feel safe, and you can't do it if you don't, if you're in lack mentality. Okay, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards, as in for some advice. What do you want to tell me? Wow. Okay. So damn. Okay, universe. So the universe can be mischievous sometimes. The universe might have you walk down a path that you think is the right path, just to learn that it's not the right path. And with the Weaver in reversed, the card the Weaver in reversed, and the Protect card in reversed, and the Full Moon card in reversed, I think because listen, you are at the beginning right now. You are done with the lack energy. You are done with the struggle. And you are at step 1, the Fool, to whatever this is, the soul plan, right? Step 1 through 10 is probably gonna be messy. You are at the beginning of building your mansion. So you're laying the foundation. And the foundation sometimes gets teared down. How do I describe this? Okay, you want to be an astronaut. But right now, you want to be an astronaut. So then you start taking a course, a science course. And you find out that that's not how you want to go. That's not what you want to do. You find out that that doesn't actually serve you, and you change course, and you change course, and you change course again. And that's a part of the process. That's normal, because you don't understand, because of the perception and the Create card that's coming up. You don't see in your conscious reality, like you're like here, you don't understand that what you're doing is building momentum and building skill. And so as you're building, you like build something just to light it on fire. You take a course just to never use it again. But in that course, you learn something really, really valuable. Like you learn how to communicate with people, which then helps you have a really good conversation with a NASA guy you're going to meet at the coffee shop in 2 weeks. And so what all these cards are saying is, like, though you're going to work forward, don't expect, if you start to braid the rope, don't expect that rope is going to stay braided the whole time. Don't try to protect what you're building right now, because you're so early into it. It's okay not to. And it's because it's not full. You're not building, like, you're not in the final 10 steps. You're in the first 10 steps, right? Nothing is foundational necessarily. I mean, and like the thing is you wouldn't know it either. You wouldn't know it either, because it's out of your perception. You're not seeing it. You're here, not here, not here. You're very, I mean, it's your story. You're living it. And believe me, just know that there is a blessing here. And there's a blessing here because there are flies. I have a fucking spider that's crawling all over the place. I have so many of Mother's Earth babies around me. Like, there's so many blessings. And I know that's really difficult to understand. It's like, okay, step forward, but step forward, have faith, but also when something doesn't go well, let it not go well, and it's okay, and keep having faith. Like, I fucking know what I'm saying, and it's really, really raw. But there's a glimpse that you understand, don't you? There's a glimpse that I understand of this message, and I've been working with this same message. I've been working with the same message for a while. Ooh, fuck, look at that. I pulled 2 more cards because I was like, okay, what am I supposed to say? This is beautiful. I pulled the Renew, right? And then the Serpent. You are badass, and like, you just cracked out of your shell. You just woke the fuck up. You just woke the fuck up on your soul path. That is impressive. That's deep. That's insane work. I'm proud of you, and I know it's hard, but keep working, keep sowing your seeds, keep planting them. He loves you. I love you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for hearing and listening. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for showing up for the universe. Thank you for showing up for me and giving me a place, giving me an opportunity to share. So I'm gonna go pet that dog. Bye.